Hello, my ownership babes. Really quickly, just want to talk about how you can give yourself a pay raise, well, maybe a pay lift as I actually go through it. Most times right now, we know that statistics are saying that jobs are not paying people adequately. When you look at inflation, when you look at cost of living, they are giving people very small increases in pay. However, people expenses are going up every day, every year. And I just want to talk to you about how you can take control, because we are ownership babes, and it's all about taking control of your finances, taking control of your life, your thoughts and your actions. And one way to do that is to give yourself a pay raise. Now, I will say, and I do want to throw this out as a disclaimer, always know if you are working a job, a job, that one of your biggest increases is when at the negotiation table. When you decide to take that job, don't tell yourself maybe in a year I'll get more. You better negotiate for the salary that you currently need and probably will need over the next, let's say, year or two. Because most times when it comes for raises or increases, they're not going to, in most cases, fairly compensate you. You have to remember, a job is just designed, right? You are trading your valuable time for what? Money. And if you are trading your valuable time for money, you have to get the most out of it. You have to get the most pay initially. So initially, I challenge you to negotiate for the best pay, because the biggest increase comes when you're doing either a title change, and if you're not doing a title change, then your pay is going to be stagnant, and then you're going to find yourself going into that job upset, in that job really mad and saying that I hate this job. And it's not the job, it's just that the decisions you made up front is causing you a lot of distress on the back end. But I wanted to just throw that in there because most people really don't think about that. They just think about, I'll take it and maybe I'll get an increase later, and then they're very disappointed. Negotiate for the pay that you know you deserve. And I'll talk about that in a future session in more detail. This video or this session is just centered around giving yourself a pay increase. And the biggest increase you can give yourself is by getting out of debt. See, when you get out of debt, and I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are living, statistics say 70% of the working class people are living paycheck to paycheck. So that's telling me that people have a lot of debt. Debt is out of control right now. However, if you can get your debt under control, you give yourself an increase. For example, just by paying off, think about it, paying off your home. I said this in a previous session. By paying off your home, you can give yourself a $2,000 to $3,000 or more a month increase in pay. You multiply that by 12 months, that's about what, 36,000, and you look at that over a 5-year period of time, that's 180,000 increase, or shall we say pay lift, that you've given yourself. See, it's about you taking control, doing the small things. As you pay off debt, that's increasing your income, that's positioning you now to save more money, so you have a choice whether you even keep that job or not. Don't allow anything. I always say, as ownership babes, we should never allow ourselves to be enslaved to interest. This is why you become cash heavy. This is why I became cash heavy, is to make sure that I had an adequate amount of cash so that any point in time, no one can put their thumb on me. I can make the decisions that best serve who? Me. So if you want to give yourself a pay increase, a pay lift, grab your budget, adhere to it. Make sure you are, I don't care if you're debt stacking, debt eliminating, whatever you call it, make sure you are eliminating that debt so that you can give yourself the increase that you need and that you deserve. So that is it for me, ownership babes. I totally have to go. Apologize for a short video, but I will see you in the next session. Hasta luego.